Meet this incredible man. His name is Yant Morrison, and he is 66 years old. But the most amazing thing is not the number in his passport, but the way he looks, moves, and feels at that age. While many are looking for the secret of youth in expensive procedures and miracle remedies, Yant shows a completely different path. He remains active, trains regularly, maintains excellent physical fitness, and continues to inspire thousands of people with his example. A logical question arises. What allows him to maintain such energy, strength, and vitality at 66 years old? In this video, we will analyze the key principles that help Yant Morrison slow down age-related changes, maintain health, and keep the body much younger than its years. Almost everyone can adopt some of these habits today. Therefore, watch this video to the end. It will be interesting and useful. So, let's get started. The first thing you notice when you get to know the story of Yant Morrison is his attitude to age. For most people, the number in the passport becomes a psychological constraint. A person begins to think, it's too late for me. They don't do that at my age. The body is no longer the same. It is such thoughts that often trigger the real aging process ahead of time. Yant takes a completely different approach. He accepts his age, but does not allow him to determine his abilities. This is an important difference. He's not trying to be 20. He's just making the most of the resource he has today. And this is one of the most underestimated factors of longevity. When a person ceases to perceive age as a sentence, he continues to move forward, develop, and maintain a high level of activity much longer. The next principle is the stability of training. Many people make the same mistake. They get inspired, start exercising with great enthusiasm, do a few hard workouts, and then quit after a couple of weeks. The body does not become stronger from rare bursts of activity. It changes through consistency. That is why Yant relies not on extreme loads, but on regularity. His body is the result of not just 1 year of effort, but thousands of workouts he's done throughout his life. There's a very important conclusion for the audience here. If you want to improve your health and slow down aging, it's much more useful to exercise for 30 to 40 minutes several times a week for many years than to do athletic feats every few months. Yant pays special attention to the upper body. At first glance, it may seem like it's just a matter of appearance, but in fact, strong upper body muscles are associated with much more important things. Well-developed back muscles help maintain proper posture. Strong shoulders and arms allow you to maintain independence in everyday life. Many people notice age precisely by slouching, slumped shoulders, and limited movement. When the muscles of the upper body remain strong, a person looks much younger. Moreover, recent studies show that muscle mass is directly related to life expectancy. The better a person retains their muscles as they age, the higher their chances of remaining active and independent in old age. Another feature of his approach is a conscious attitude to health. Many people only start taking care of themselves when serious problems arise. Yant acts differently. He doesn't take his health for granted. He treats it as an asset that requires constant investment. This is a very important principle. Imagine a car that is never serviced. Even the most reliable car will eventually start to break down. The same thing happens to the human body. Prevention is almost always more effective than treatment. Therefore, one of the most useful tips for viewers is to stop waiting for alarm signals from the body. Start taking care of your health in advance. His attitude to recovery deserves special attention. Many people mistakenly believe that the result is created exclusively during training. In fact, the growth of strength, the improvement of physical fitness, and many rejuvenation processes occur precisely during rest. The body repairs damaged tissues, strengthens muscles, and adapts to stress when you sleep and rest. Ignoring recovery leads to chronic fatigue, decreased immunity, and accelerated body wear. So if you want to feel younger, start taking sleep as seriously as you do exercise. A good night's sleep is not a luxury. This is the foundation of health. Lack of sleep can impair memory, increase the level of inflammation in the body, and accelerate age-related changes. Another interesting point is that Yant does not hide its path. He runs a blog where he shares his results and workouts. And here lies an important psychological mechanism. When a person shares their progress with others, it is easier for them to maintain discipline. There is an additional responsibility towards the audience and oneself. Even if you are not going to blog, you can use this principle. For example, keep a training diary, record achievements, or share successes with friends. Visible progress helps keep you motivated much better than abstract goals. Many people think that youth is determined only by appearance, but real youth manifests itself primarily in the ability to act. You can look good in a photo, but experience constant fatigue and lack of energy. Or you can actively train at the age of 66, keep interested in life, and continue to set new goals for yourself. This is exactly the approach demonstrated by Yant Morrison. His example shows that age does not necessarily mean decline. Daily habits are much more important. If we highlight the main lessons from his lifestyle, we can draw several important conclusions. First, stop using age as an excuse. Secondly, rely on regularity rather than extreme effort. Third, maintain lean muscle mass, because muscles are one of the key factors for active longevity. Fourth, pay no less attention to recovery than to exercise. The most amazing thing is that the secret of youth is often much simpler than we think. It's not just one magical habit or one perfect product. It is the sum of small actions that are repeated day after day, year after year. Friends, what do you think of this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.